Hello, this is Kate, and this is Game 2 for the Mimosas in the competitive league that I play in. Tonight we're playing the green team, who in this summer season is going by the name Mojitos. Would have been nice to be able to get a hold of this one and have it bounce off my blocker in a way. At least deflected this one off to a relatively safe area. Again, the puck bounces off me before I can control it. Game's just starting and already I need a better handle on the rebound control. Fortunately, I'm already down and blocking when this fast shot comes in all of a sudden. This goal is really frustrating. Initially, I thought I got this final shot, but obviously I was incorrect. I've already noted that my rebound control is not great in this game, and that is also the case with this goal. I have at least one chance where I could have grabbed this loose puck or at least cleared it further away from the net, and I'm unable to do that. I do well to get the first two saves, considering that I'm scrambling along the goal line with my short legs. But unfortunately, what I really needed to do for the third and final shot was get my whole body over to that post and seal up on the short side. But instead, I shuffle myself part way there, and then the puck just ends up taking an unfortunate bounce and bobble off of me and squeaking into the net. If I'm able to push all the way to that post and seal it up, then it's a lot easier to make this save. I am so determined to improve my rebound control that I've covered the puck and netted myself a player stick as well. I honestly do an amazing job to come away with this save here because I only heard this massive crash behind me and I was sort of expecting the net to fall on me, and I was definitely expecting a whistle sooner than we got one.
Well, I know you're not in for the full lap, so.
Nice little save here, and this time I have pushed myself all the way to the post, even though there was not a follow-up shot. Definitely probably should have gotten back to my feet, but I think that I stayed down so I could keep sight on the puck and not just stand up into an immediate screen. Even without being mic'd up, you can hear my scream of surprise when this puck hit my player and made a crazy change of direction. Oh, my left post play seems to be morphing into something new now. And that's the end of the first period. This goal was extremely frustrating for me. It's pretty much just the reverse mistake I made at the other end of the ice. I come away with initial saves and then I fail to follow the puck and push myself all the way to the post to seal up, and she is able to tap it in. The giant space I left for her. I had made a mental note on the first goal to get myself to the posts on rebounds, and I had done that a few times after the initial goal, but then I've gone and made the same mistake, and it's just, yeah, I was not happy with myself for that one. I probably could have passed this puck off to one of my players, but it just took such a wild bounce off the inside of my blocker, and it almost got away from me that I just went into full panic mode and was like, I just need to get this puck. I do a good job here covering for both the shot and the potential tip. Bit of a scary bounce, but I got it. My glove has gone back to behaving again. The little, it hit my glove waggle. On this goal, I did an okay job of staying patient. You might be able to tell by my positioning and my body language that I'm very focused on my glove. I know this player loves to shoot high glove, and it's possible I was just a bit too focused on that potential outcome that I'm just unable to react fast enough to seal the butterfly and stop a 5-hole goal. My stick was at least on the ice, but I think this one sneaked in to the right of the heel of the stick. Jumped on that rebound nice and quick though. And this goal was not great. To start off this series, I had the puck go off my palm instead of going nicely into my pocket, so I failed to prevent a rebound that should never have happened. And then because I am apparently incapable of learning my lesson in this particular game, I fail to properly push over to face the follow-up shot. I don't push over and get square and seal up as much of the net as I can. I'm just sitting there reaching and hoping for the best. And as this game has proven to me time and time again, I'm not getting those lucky bounces that I keep hoping I'm going to get. And I just need to play smarter and make better decisions in the moment. After this long series of losing streaks I've been on, I think it ended up being 10 straight games across like 4 different teams. I had to work really hard not to crash out after this goal. I was very mentally frustrated and feeling very bad about myself and how I've been playing for the last little while. And that's the end of the second period. The other goalie had a gear malfunction that they had to fix. And so I spent the time doing penance for all of those goals that I should have covered the posts for, and struggling a bit because that crease is very snowy at this point. I am at least being smart enough to not let passes through my crease in this one. Oh, the rebound control is improving. Again, I seem to have bounced back, not letting myself go completely off the rails. And that is the end of game 2. We end up losing this one 4-0. And honestly, this was a pretty tough one for me. I actually ended up going into the dressing room afterwards and just saying to my team, like, you gotta be honest with me, level with me. Am I getting worse? Or am I letting in goals other goalies would let in as well? Like, it's been a really long stretch of games where I've let in 3+ goals, and I come into every game as confident as I can be, determined to play better than I had in the previous game. And it's just a series of results that are all very similar. And it's like, when am I going to be able to turn this around, you know? But of course, my teammates are all really nice. Told me I'm playing really well. I'm a great goalie and all that stuff, trying to, boost me up a bit. But yeah, I mean, watching it back, I didn't play horribly in this one. I just made too many avoidable mistakes, and it ends up costing us. At the same time, like, one good goal and we've lost this game anyways. So at the end of the day, I do an okay job. I make some mistakes that I pay for, and I just have to pick myself up and be ready for the next game, and hopefully there will be a better result. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.